I think we're back on. All right. Hey. Oh, did I? Okay. Cool. All right. I think I'm ready. Anyways, okay. Sorry about the video not being able to be all in one piece. Cell phone. But hey, that's the luxuries that psycho, stalker, bigwig, MK Ultra, CIA programmers and murderers and stuff have access to. Yeah. So, I mean, really, think about how ridiculous the claims are. But also pay attention to it because it can help you in your life. Now, psychopaths, narcissist, stalker, whatever you want to, whatever. I call them stalkers because they're actively stalking me. But narcissists, psychopaths, accusers, people who target you, always accuse you of what they are doing, right? So, like, at first, I used to get really mad and sad. My feelings were hurt. I mean, my heart was totally broken. Like, how could somebody say these things about me? You know, it's like, wow, you know, it was just really shocking. And then when I figured out how all of that works, it's just who they are. And if you really want to understand, like, narcissism, psychopathy, sociopathy, Cherie, oops, yeah, what you really have to understand is, number one, we are all not the same. We are not equal. Those were lies fed to you. And it's very simple to figure that out, actually, if you spend any time away from your computer screen. Like, you know, that thing called outside. Yeah, see that? There's like trees and weeds and waves and wolves and all sorts of things. And one thing you'll find out when you are out there is that everybody else is different, right? So why do we think we're the same? Well, if we think we're the same, then we get guilted into blaming ourselves and feeling sorry for people that are not the same. Ticks are not and will never be butterflies, period. They are two totally different creatures. So are humans and psychopaths. Two totally different creatures. One has compassion, one has a soul, one has a conscience, another does not. So, yeah, let's just, so getting back to my point. Yeah, I mean, people really need to understand this. You know, you can't rehabilitate them. You can't make them love you. You can't make them see the truth. You can't, it's impossible. They are who they are, period. You worship them. They're all over your media, politics, religions, everywhere. And, you know, that's who has targeted me. Coincidentally. Why would I be such a threat? Yeah, so anyways, my point is, like, look, so I'm this big, crazy, dangerous stalker out to get everybody. I'm going to stop every activist movement, every progress everybody makes at anything. And yeah, okay, so how am I doing this? How, where, when, why, who, what, when, where, why, and how, right? Aren't those the questions that we need to ask instead of just accepting these ridiculous stories that destroy lives? Yeah, so the end result of this whole thing I went through with you in the last two videos and the timeline and just showing whose life got better, whose life got worse. Just to, you know, if you want to see who's telling the truth when they're accusing targets of being the dangerous stalker. Okay, right? It's pretty common sense. So they're not living this way. Nobody's hurting them. Nobody's slandering them. You don't see any blogs or videos or anything made about them. No, you see them about me. Can you seriously not see there's a concerted effort to hurt me? Are you going to tell me it's in my head? I created it. Those videos, those blogs, all those things aren't real. Let me tell you how real they're not, okay? So I go to a new town, get a job, make friends, whatever. Everything's perfect. They love me, work a day or two or a few days. And then they're so fascinated by me and so curious they have to Google my name. Oh, but wait, all this work I told them about has been erased and replaced with slander. So they're like, oh my God, this chick must be completely delusional. She made up these stories about how she exposed a sex trafficking ring run by the cops, and then she became a target, and, then there's stalkers slandering her, and, but none of this work she talks about is here. And in fact, I just see 100 different blogs and videos saying that she's a crazy racist child abuser out to get you. So I'm going to believe that. Where do you think that leaves me? Oh, yeah, without a job, without an ability to afford toilet paper, getting beat up by just total random people now because they feel justified because of that malicious, slanderous crap that they intentionally wrote about me. And you fucking idiots that believe it. I mean, and then go out of your way to hurt me because of some dude's stories? Seriously? What is wrong with you? Yeah. You need to, grow up and figure out, if you haven't figured out yet when somebody's telling you, psst, 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 don't talk to that person. Da, da, da. If you haven't figured out yet that the person you're being told not to talk to is the person you're supposed to be talking to because they're the one that knows all the secrets, the person who doesn't want you to talk to them doesn't want you to know, right? Yeah? It's funny. But, please use some common sense. And when people are talking shit about other people or, you don't know if they're making up stories or not at the time. But assume they are, or at least ask the question, why would they be telling me this? How does this benefit me? So if you don't know this person at all, there's no need for anybody to tell you. So the fact that people are going out of their way to tell you about some person you've never heard of, you don't even know, you'll probably never run across, total freaking slander campaign. Total, okay? If it's, anyways, I don't want to get, those are all later. I just want, I wanted the point of this video, which ended up turning into 3, I wanted you all to just really look at shit. Can you seriously believe that slander? And look at the disparity of, he has a club, he has a crew, he has helpers, he has all of it, and I don't. Who works for the CIA? Again, remember, they accuse you of what they are. When they accuse you of being a pedophile, instead of getting mad and, oh my God, defending yourself, say, thank you. They just told me what they are. When they accuse you of whatever, being a computer hacker, Chris Geo, or a whatever. That's who they are, because these ticks, these narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, they have no choice. All they do is lie, period. It's just who they are. They are parasites, period. I would like to encourage other people to get to learn a hell of a lot more about narcissism and psychopathy. A lot of the leading information we get, that it's only 4% of the population and stuff, is a big, fat lie. And as always, the people who are teaching you all you need to know about certain things, just be careful who they are. And it's, think about this. If you're always talking about pedophilia, doesn't that kind of show everybody what you think about, what you know about? Well, then the next question would be, why? Okay, it's one thing to know that it goes on. It's totally another thing to talk about it every single day on your radio show. If, somebody's talking about gardening, herbs, and cooking, well, I think it's probably pretty safe to assume that that's what's nearest and dearest to their heart. That's what they think about. That's what they focus on. Yeah? Think about that. So when you're listening to radio shows or whatever, is there like a consistent message? Are they always talking about the same thing? Are they, and how do you feel afterwards? Do you feel empowered? Like you learned something that you can take with you to improve your life that day, that moment? Oh, without sending them money? Okay, if you got that feeling, an epiphany, an aha, a yay, I feel better after listening, keep listening. If you feel worse, if you feel scared, if you feel powerless or paranoid or, oh my God, there's no hope, there's nothing we can do, or the only solution is sending someone lots of money, buying products you don't need, whatever, I've already addressed that. Anyways, I just want to, that's all. I think I'm done. I'm going to move on to other topics, but I really had to get that off my chest, okay? So, stalker here, income, relationships, family, businesses, and everything keeps getting bigger, right? And he's still complaining about this little mentally disabled, homeless, and physically disabled, destitute single chick, right? I'm who they want you worried about and scared of. It's so clever how it works. Be scared of the little guy. Be scared of the poor people. Yep, they're out to get you. They're going to destroy you. Yes. Fucking A, man. It's just so dumb. Seriously, think about it, though, because when you're not thinking about it and you're going for your knee-jerk reactions and falling for this shit, you destroy people's lives. Again, case in proof. I got plenty of photos, videos, radio, every single thing online. My life has been an open book all these years. You look at then, look at now, and you tell me what's happened. Thank you.